I had a coach ask me to make a video about what I do my first week of practice. Be sure to save and bookmark this video if you don't have time to watch it right now. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. So my first 3 days of practice, I'm doing evaluation. So literally me and my coaches will take a notebook and we will literally start to rate each player from A, B, and C tier. C tier is developmental. B tier is like a support role. And A tier is like a stud that's just standing out. So that's our mindset for the first 3 days. Now, the drills we do are very unorthodox. I personally like to have a combine setting. So, of course, you'll have the 40-yard dash, but then we'll have combine drills to test the mental fortitude of the player. We'll have catching drills where the kids have to run a go route, a post route, a bubble screen, and a quick slant. And another thing I do, and I forgot to say this, one of the quickest ways to evaluate talent is to have your kids play flag football. Usually this is something we do at the end of day 1 and day 2. Because what I'm trying to identify at the end of my evaluations is who's going to be my starting quarterback or potential starting quarterback and who's going to be my center. I want to find out who these two players are going to be as fast as possible because I want them to build a bond. Usually day 1 or day 2, you're going to figure out who's going to be your quarterback, or at least who's the 2 or 3 people who's in competition. So at the end of day 3 evaluations, we begin to break the kids up into 2 different groups, the skill guys and the linemen. We call our linemen the rhinos. Now, just because we're breaking the skill guys and the linemen up doesn't mean that we have legitimized positionship. I may already know who's going to be the quarterback and I'll relay that to the other coaches, but with the other positions, they're not set in stone yet. And once we break these kids into groups, that's when we're able to really dial in on specific skill sets with each kid. On the skill side, we're doing agility drills, Z drills. I know some of you like specific drills, so I'm going to give you a few. So we do ladder drills, cone drills, we do ball security drills, and we do route running and catching drills. And the big one that we do is blocking technique drills. And I'm talking about with our skill guy. Now, as we're doing these drills on day 4 and day 5, what we're identifying is the strengths and weaknesses of these players. So you may have a kid that has a lot of speed, but he struggled with carrying the ball. Or you may have a kid that doesn't have top speed, but he's very strong and he's versatile. This allows us to be able to now put players in certain positions so we can further coach and develop them. I hope this makes sense. Now let's talk about the O-line real quick. So I take over O-line and D-line development. The first thing I focus on is stance and starting drills. I want to get them comfortable in 3-point stances and things of that nature. Then we're going to do mirror drills. I want to get my kids used to being physical as fast as possible. So I really focus on them using their hands. So we do a lot of hand fighting drills and a lot of like agility drills. Again, this helps me find out who my dogs are. So that's pretty much it for week 1. By week 2, we're starting to put players in positions and I'm starting to install the BEAST offense and the 4-4 Reaper defense. I hope this helps. Until next time, Beast out.